These are the things I would keep and get rid of after 4,000 miles on my road trip in the Midwest. Now just watch me struggle open the tent for you guys. Now a zipper. To be honest with you guys, that took me over 10 minutes alone to do. It's much easier with two people, but anyways, this is number one. I would bring this again. Although it does take a little bit to set up. You are, in my case, 8.5 feet off the ground, so nothing's going to get to you. You got the security of that, which is nice. All right, you get a king size length with a full size width on the mattress. String lights. At nighttime, this lights up real nice. The sleeping bag is another thing I would take with me. This is a Coleman. It's actually two Coleman sleeping bags put together. Besides the rooftop tent, I would take this awning. It's an Ironman 4x4. I'm not going to set it up right now. I got some other videos, but I would definitely get one of those again. Back view of the rooftop tent. Another thing I would do again, I got this just before the trip. The deck system. I don't know what I would do without it. I'd keep everything nice and organized. We got tools and repair kits. I got an air compressor, tripod, binoculars, first aid kit, anything you could need in here. In this drawer, I have all the miscellaneous camping stuff. I have lights, a hatchet, I have a shovel, I have another light, maybe I'll bring that out, an inverter, blowtorch, fire stuff pretty much up front here. So this is kind of a hit or a miss depending on what you do. It's a Weber. This one is the 17-inch Traveler. I think it's a slate with the slate's the nicer cast iron top on it. Amazing griddle. It is very large though. I mean, you can see that on my tailgate. It takes up almost half of the space. So, I mean, it's next to a pack out here. You can see it's just about the same width. So you can't really fit this in anything, which is my biggest pet peeve about it. I can't put it in something besides, I think they make a traveling case for it, but it just doesn't work for me. Although I'm not hating on it. It did work great. I just will be going with something else in the future. I do wish that I didn't spend the $300 on it though. But it did work out. Love it. It cooks great. No hate. It's just not for me. The next thing would be the camp kitchen. Alright. So it's a Milwaukee Packout, if you couldn't tell, right? And I got spices in here, lighter, I got extinguisher, fire extinguisher, some headlights, some batteries. If you're an electrician, you know. Got some more spices. We got some sauces under here that don't need to be refrigerated, some jelly, some lentil, whatever, soup, I don't know, it's good, doesn't need to be refrigerated. Some more seasoning, you got some Advil. This isn't final by any means, but it's working out now. We got, whatever you call those, sponges. You got all the utensils here, chopsticks, we got knives, we got spoons and forks, we got a thermometer, we got another lighter, we got all the Weber utensils. These, if you don't go with that, these are great. You get a pack of this, you get the scraper, so when you're done you scrape up, and yes, it does work better than the spatula. I didn't think it would. And then it comes with an okay set of tongs. It's got a weird little mechanism here at the bottom to lock it up. It's hard to do one-handed. There we go. But they work. The spatula and the scraper are what you're buying it for, though, for sure. And everything just barely fits in there. The bottom drawer, I have kind of clean up stuff and storage. So we got trash bags, carry in, carry out, always. Aluminum foil, more uses than you would think. I stopped some leaks on the rooftop tent with it. I used it to cover up some burners that I had out here on one of the stoves so the wood wouldn't get to it. We got some more bags, some trash apparently. Another lighter, because you can't have too many lighters apparently. We got some cleanup, some wet ones, some more wipes. I think there's some alcohol prep pads in there too. Yeah, that's great. And in here we have more stuff. We have plates. We have cookingware. Pots and pans and such. We have plastic. Don't like using plastic, but sometimes you have to. Cleanup rag. I've literally never used it. Life straw. Never used it, thankfully. And down here, we just got a cutting board and some more storage stuff. It's okay. I'm probably gonna get rid of that because it takes up too much room. My lighting setup, amazing. I will be updating this in the future, so it's hard mounted to the truck, but it works. It's great. I've had this for a little while. It runs off of M18 batteries. I'll show you that here. So in here, I have it set up with a 8.0 right now, a Forge battery. You can run anything in here that is a Milwaukee battery, technically. I mean, you can swap this out. I have this, so you can plug this in and use these as, just leads to a normal battery, a 12-volt battery. I think we can do up to 24 volts. And on the top, you can charge your phone. Here, you got a 12-volt and a 2 USB ports and a voltmeter. Going along with the lighting pack-out box, we have the actual lighting. So I have an LED strip on the tailgate. I got 2 on the inside, 1 on either side. Lights up in here real nice. Everything's on a dimmer here. So you can go real low at nighttime. You can go off. And you crank it all the way up. Another must-have for any trip is a good quality knife. This one is made by Olive Knives. It is the Arbor, the Olive Knife Arbor. It has Elmax steel. Love this. It has been great. I carried it with me for all 2 weeks for self-defense if I ever had to. Thankfully I didn't have to use it. Used it to chop wood. I used it to cook with, chop things up. Food prep. Great knife. Highly recommend it. I have some other videos on here, and I will link them down in the description as well. Almost done, but Arctic cooler, probably underrated. It's a great cooler. It is dirty because I haven't cleaned it yet, so don't mind the mess. I don't remember the size of this one. I think it's a 65 quart, but Yetis are overrated, overpriced. Go with an Arctic. They're great. I love them. Wish I was sponsored because this one isn't even mine. I'm borrowing it from my dad, so love the Arctic. Good chairs are very nice to have by the fire too. I got 2 rockers here. This one's the XL and that one is the regular. Very nice. It's got the open back. It's got the shocks in the rear. So when you sit down, you can rock. Very nice. So going inside of the truck, I have a couple tech things. First and foremost, the iPad. This is an iPad mini. I think it's the A10 or whatever. It's the most recent generation. I have the iPad hooked up with a RAM mount here, and this is an upgraded bullet point mount coming with the Rago Fabrications mount here for the Tundra. I have a Midland radio with changing that mount, don't like it, but Midland. This is a GMRS radio. It is the MXT 575, I believe it is, and it is tucked away real nicely in here. I have it so I can just unplug it, and it's like it was never even there, right? So the radio itself is actually tucked up underneath here. Another thing is a portable power bank. I use this every single night to charge my phone. I could use the pack-out that you just saw earlier, but this is just so much easier. I stick this to the back of the phone, and we're done. You can plug anything else you want into it if you don't have the MagSafe. Another one is the DJI Action 5 Pro. Ooh, it is filthy because it's been sitting here. But love this to record on our trips. It's got the quick record button up here, so even when it's off, you just click it, and within 3 to 5 seconds or less, you have video rolling. A couple other things. I got these ones for real cheap from Midland. They work pretty good, but they're good for the girls in the car. The other thing is this Uniden SDS 100. It's like a police scanner. You can get, as it says here, railroads. It'll do everything. It's amazing. Look them up. Oh, it hasn't updated since we went to Kansas, so I'm surprised it even picked anything up here. But you just put in your zip code and it will scan everything that there is around you that it'll pick up. It's great. It'll do state police. It'll do local police, fire, EMS. It'll do railroads, maritime. It'll do aviation, all sorts of different things. And I, down here, have it hooked up so I can just plug the GPS into it, and it will automatically update as I drive. Now, I also had other forms of this, but a bug out bag. I bring this everywhere I go, or a get home bag, whatever you want to call it. I guess this isn't quite a bug out bag, but inside I have all sorts of things. I have a change of clothes if I had to. I have in here all sorts of electronic goodies and cords. In here I have more clothes that are in a nice little pack. I have flashlights and knives all in here. First aid kit. I have a survival book. Another pack with some more knives and such in it. There's some other books down here. Sudoku, word search. There's a couple books, one on knots if I forget them. Animal tracks for hunting. I have games. I have medicines and hand sanitizer, all that kind of good stuff. Normally I have some other quick access stuff like a ferro rod, knife, flashlight up here. And in the side pockets I just have miscellaneous goodies. I know this was a long video, so thanks for watching all the way through to the end. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll see you next time.